ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the CD Racoola Show. Today is a big day on the show, and I mean a T-Rex-sized big day, as we review the film 65. Okay, before we take a big old bite out of this bad boy, let me get this off my undead chest. I'm not 100% sure that this is truly a horror film. I know that surprises you guys who know the CD Racoola Show, but I mean, let's be honest here. This isn't Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, or Halloween, all of which I've done a review of, by the way, that I urge you to take a peek at if you have the time. Which you most certainly do, let's be honest. I think that this film definitely has some elements that fit into the sci-fi box, but I watched it and was like, big prehistoric lizards with razor-sharp claws and teeth that want nothing more than to rip out your guts and drain the marrow from your human bones. Now, that seems pretty scary to me. I'll ask you this. If a T-Rex was chasing you, would you be sci-fied or would you be horrified? Yeah, that's what I thought. You'd be horrified. On with the show here. The name 65 is, of course, a play on 65 million years ago, when these dinosaurs ruled the Earth. Where the sci-fi spacey element comes in is when a bunch of human visitors from an alien planet in some kind of alternate dimension or whatever, they crash land. And only 2 survivors are left stranded on this hostile planet. The film kind of reminded me a bit of the film After Earth, with Will Smith and Jaden Smith. Although I think that film fits a little nicer in the sci-fi box than this one does. But the basics are still the same, landing on Earth that is no longer ruled by humans, where everything seemingly wants to kill you. Okay, can I chat about Will Smith for a second, by the way? I'm going to take a break from the dinosaurs in 65 and run off course a little bit. I'm going to crash land on Planet Smith and chat about him here. I get it, he slapped someone, but I'm an immortal vampire. I'm not to be bothered by a little slap here and there. In fact, Will Smith is welcome to slap old CD in the face anytime he wants. In fact, a good slapping makes my undead heart feel alive again. I just hope it doesn't have such a long-term effect on Will's career too much. I say to you, Will, if you're listening to old CD's show right now, heck, if anyone's listening to this old vampire out there, a little slap never bothered us shadowy creatures known only as horror fans. Feel free to join us in the horror genre. One of us. Would love to see him in some horror films, wouldn't you? Would be a lot of funsies, methinks. He still has the talent. Okay, I'm off my Will Smith soapbox here. Back to the film 65. I think there was not a ton of variation with these dinosaurs, but they definitely had some cool-looking ones and some seriously grotesque prehistoric bugs. No one ever talks about the prehistoric bugs, and that may have been the worst part of that time period if you're human, because the bugs most certainly outnumbered the dinosaurs 1 billion to 1. So I was glad they hit at least a little bit on the buggies, and they showed a few of them in this film. The T-Rex was, of course, the ultimate beast, and the ultimate villain. But the pale dinosaur in the cave, if you remember that part, whatever that dinosaur was, I don't know, was most certainly my favorite. I would say that was most likely the vampire version of a dinosaur. So, of course, old CD likey. Me likey very much. The film was directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, who tag-teamed this bad boy. These fellows directed and wrote the film Haunt, as well as the hit film A Quiet Place. I did a review of both A Quiet Place 1 and 2 for your enjoyment, by the way, so check that out. The film stars Adam Driver, whom played the pilot named Mills, and the guy whom had the cool gun with all the gadgets throughout the movie. I did like that gun. It was kind of neat. Adam Driver has been in tons of good stuff, but he's most well known for playing the character, of course, Kylo Ren in Star Wars. I think I would make a pretty good Sith Lord. Definitely no Jedi here. I'm a little too naughty. The film also starred the young actress Ariana Greenblatt. Pretty cool name there. She played the character Koa. Greenblatt was also in Avengers Infinity War. Definitely an actress who is an up-and-comer for sure. In fact, she's already here. I did like this film. Certainly entertaining. But I do have to say, as far as dinosaur films go, I will have to go with the original Jurassic Park movie as my all-time favorite dino movie. The kitchen scene with the raptors is very horrific, to say the least. Got to love raptors, you know, that's my favorite dinosaur. In fact, I thought the scene where they were in the escape pod in this film and the T-Rex was whapping them around reminded me a lot of the SUV scene with the T-Rex in the original Jurassic Park film. All in all, I did enjoy this film, but as far as the scares go, I can't in good conscience give it super high marks on the old scarometer, but I'm not going to completely put it down in the absolute basement, because I do believe dinosaurs can certainly be scary. Please comment below, just because I'm curious. What's your favorite dinosaur film? I'm a basic little vampy, so I stuck with Jurassic Park. I know it's so basic, but whatever, that's my favorite and I'm sticking to it. There's a lot of dinosaur movies out there if you really start digging into the whole genre. Lots of cheesy stuff too, and some of it isn't even the good kind of cheesy, and you know me, I love cheesy. Anywho, I would like to take this time to thank you once again for joining me here on the CD Racoola Show. And if you could, pretty, please, with a T-Rex duty on top, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my foolishness. You definitely are going to want to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of the show, because we're going to take a look at the hit game Dead Island 2! It's been a minute since old CD has done an episode on a game. Should be pretty funsies. So next time I see you human blood smoothies out there, just remember dinosaurs are very scary. But big giant meteors that blast into your planet are a lot scarier. Ta-ta for now.